person that seats you, serves you, and busses your table is the 5-star chef. Would this ever happen?
Sure, but
Would this ever happen? No. Well, guess what? It happens every day at Acers. We have talented staff members with expert advice and talent that are stuck behind a register helping ring when it could be being done by somebody that's of a lesser skill level. For example, I'm in my office. Knock on the window. You need to come out to the register. There's an emergency. Go out to the register. Leave a $20,000 landscape to be told, what is this? It's a $499 annual. Does that seem right? It doesn't. So we've got 3 solutions. Solution number 1 is do nothing. Sounds good, right? Don't ruffle any feathers. Downside to it. Downside to that is that we don't grow and nothing changes. Solution number 2, self-checkout. What does that do? Upside to it, people get in and out faster. We increase sales. Sounds good. Downside to it, we've got heavy items that can't be lifted and scanned, and things would be stolen. Solution number 3, barcode everything. What does it accomplish? Ease at the register, no more confusion, better reporting, better forecasting.
1 minute.
So, in conclusion, number 1,
Just go right to the solution.
do nothing.
Go right to the solution. Go right to the one you want.
My solution
The solution we're going
is
to
100%
what we're going to do
barcode
is,
everything.
Say, what we're going to do is,
What we're going to do is barcode everything. It's going to allow the customer experience to be more enjoyable. It's going to allow me to hire at a lesser pay scale members to run the register, allow my talent to be on the floor selling and creating. Who was the first question?
all right, so as we acknowledge people, how do we acknowledge people when we interview?
Sure. Brian, thank you
so,
for asking.
So when we do that, right, we always roll your hand out this way.
No finger.
But no finger, right? So
It's a family trait.
So what happens when we point a finger? How do people feel when the finger's pointed at them?
Scolded.
Yeah, right? You're on the spot, okay? And so when we roll this way, it's sort of like a subtle way of saying, we welcome you, thank you so much, okay? Right? We don't want to do... What happens when we do that? Okay. We may get that straight, but all right, so first question.
So yesterday from Stop and Shop I bought a steak and the barcode came off. So what happens in your business if the barcode comes off? What's the person going to do?
Brian asked what happens when the item comes to the register and doesn't have a barcode.
Now, you see how he did that? It wasn't specifically repeating it. In fact, he broadened the question to allow him to answer even a broader set of circumstances. Oh, yes, ma'am.
That is a problem, and there is no immediate solution for that. Next question.
Now you know where I get my skills from.
Before we move on to the next question, there are situations where the questions that are asked don't have an answer. Okay? So there is no immediate solution to this. What would be perhaps the next question, next statement that Jim could make?
You could take a blackboard.
You could put it to the side and say, I'll address it later. Okay? What else could he say?
What if he opens it up to the audience and say, does anybody have any ideas?
He could. If he wants to keep things moving, because he only has a certain amount of time to have questions and answers, what could he say?
say we take this offline, investigate it, and then come back to you with an answer? And
Yeah, so we don't have a solution for this right now. We're gonna take a look at this. The senior staff and I will take a look at it and see if we can come up with something that maybe there's a solution you have in your mind. There's a list of barcodes that's at the register you can use, whatever it might be, okay? So this points out that there's two things that we bring to the table when we have presentations. One, we are thinking of the questions that are being asked of us and trying to formulate answers. And even with all that preparation, there's going to be times when someone's going to ask us something that we just don't have the answer for, okay? So always leave the questioner with the feeling that something is going to happen as a result of it, okay? So close the loop with either I'm going to come back to you, or I'm going to look at it, or evaluate it, or research it, whatever it might be. Leave them with the feeling that you're going to come back to them, assuming the question is a fair one, right? Okay? If the question is, can you pay me $10,000 if I give you the barcode system, you obviously will take that offline. But for valid questions like this, you can basically go forward.
Jim, you currently have 5,000 items. That's time consuming to barcode every single one of them. Is it possible to have manufacturers send them with barcodes already attached?
Ralph is concerned of the amount of time it's going to take to barcode items.
Did you see that switch?
Yeah.
Right? He understood the meaning of the question and summarized it so that it becomes something we're going to address now.
That's
Now,
very
what do we want to do? When we get a question, we summarize the question. How does our body language, or how should we manage our body position as we get the question and as we answer the question?
square off and then.
Right. So start off by looking at the person who asked the question and then open up the audio.
To answer that question, yes. We are going to request as many companies as we deal with to come with barcodes.
Open up the group. Let everybody know.
Yes. We are requesting of all of our vendors to send items in barcoded for us to enter into the system, and that is going to speed up the process.
Okay. Close it.
In closing, my solution is to barcode every product that is sold at Acers Gardens LLC. This is going to improve reporting, decrease payroll, and make the process faster and smoother.